to episode 3 of Live with the Hive. I'm one of your hosts, the real chinstrap, and joining me today, as always, is the incredible Dgraves. What's up, man? How you doing on this beautiful day?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How about yourself? How's everything going?
Great. 2 thumbs up so far.
That's what
Top
I'm
of the
talking
world.
about.
I'm ready. And a big reason is because we're here right now, and we're about to be doing this Blade. Eventually, we're going to start with something else, but we're going to be having a good time. So I'm excited.
It looks.
Okay, let me see. I just went through.
I can refresh it. I don't see it started
I was
yet.
just doing that right now while I was talking.
Yeah.
That can be good now.
Once again, you guys are watching Live with the Hive with your boy Dgraves and Hackler, the chinstrap. And we're going to be continuing up with Blade. Blade is our character of the month. So you will see about 4 different posts of different steps of us doing a Blade piece. At least that's how it's going to be in the future. As of right now, we're still kind of figuring things out. But before we really get into the main character, we're always going to start off with a few warm-up sketches, maybe 5-10 minutes, and just throw some lines to really loosen up and get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, exactly.
So I don't know about you, but over the weekend I actually just went and finally saw Deadpool and Wolverine. So I feel like doing a nice Deadpool sketch or some Wolverine sketches would be cool too. And I really don't have any in game with the first sketch. Is really just a warm up, just to throw some lines and to get into the swing of things. I'm already dropping my pencil, so I know I'm not ready.
All right, we're good. All good. Yeah, it's bro. That movie is nuts, isn't it?
It is. Have you seen it already, or did you just kind of?
No, I've seen it. Yes.
You've seen it? Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad you got a chance to see it because it took a while for me to see it. I didn't want to go without my wife, so once we had a good opportunity to go see it, then we did.
Yeah, that's the tough part, right? Is getting it to where it all works out together.
Mm-hmm.
He still is not really showing. Is my stream showing up for you? Can you see it?
Your stream?
Yeah.
Your stream is. I'm still
Looking
waiting.
at it right now.
I'm still waiting for you. Make sure, so because you created a new thing, go to your actual streaming software and make sure that you're at Go Live. If you didn't set to start automatically, it's probably waiting, which could be the problem that you're having. That was something that I had.
I think I see it now.
You see what I mean?
You're right. I think so. Let me check right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we're back.
Did you get it?
I think so. It's showing I have a live chat now. It's not seeing for me on the actual link right now.
Mm-hmm.
Refreshing. But it's showing a chat now for me in Streamlabs, which it wasn't showing before.
That's one start right there.
Yeah, well, what the heck? It's still 3. Oh no, yeah, here we go. I see it now. Wait a minute. I gotta catch up. Having all these technical difficulties, I'm way behind now. Doing the Deadpool. Deadpool up in So, yeah, here we go. We're live now. People on my end, we had a little technical difficulty there. We already went through the intro and everything, so you missed that, unfortunately. But tune in for the next one. That'll be there. And yeah, we're going to start with some Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
A little Deadpool sketch. I just put my partner's link in the chat. It's in the description. Make sure you check that out to see what he's working on.
Oh yeah, let me get yours set up and mine as well. That's a good one. Good catch.
Now I don't have a chance to catch up to you. The lighting is a little something weird here. Come on, baby.
All right.
Like
So I just put your chat in mine.
Sweet, thank you. Thanks, man.
Yeah, bro.
Best. You the best. You the best. Deadpool. Oh my god. We're gonna definitely want to talk offline about the movie so we can talk about some spoilers.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're not gonna have the spoilers. Like, what type of show do you want to be? Do you want to talk about the reviews, like, or do you want to like review movies?
That's a good point. That's a good point. We could.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be more like a video thing, though, and maybe not something to do live.
Yeah.
You know, just so people can see, like, in the title what they're getting into.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I would be down. That would be a really good one to do with Brian.
For sure,
because
man.
He's got those opinions and he's good at everything. Whenever that's one of my favorite things.
Yo, speaking of, shout out to Brian. He is the third member of the Hive Mind production crew. We always got our mans with us, but his work schedule kind of sets him apart for now. But soon we'll be able to get everyone together, and that's when things really get started.
That's when the stream starts for real.
That's when it starts for real.
This is just a warm-up. This is the come-up right here. You're not even ready for the full-fledged version. This isn't even our final form, is what I'm trying to say.
This isn't even our final form, dude.
Live with the Hive, still on the climb.
So how has your week been? How's it been? You have anything interesting going on?
Well, the kids are finally starting school.
That's a
on
plus.
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. How you feel about that?
Oh man, so ready. Oh, we are so ready.
I bet.
For sure, it's gonna be good. And yeah, it's good. I had a good weekend at work. Honestly, it was pretty easy. The work was pretty chill, but also I was looking forward to today. I had something to look forward to. So just gave me an easy time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hours flew by. Yeah, everything was pretty chill. And now we are here. And went on a little hike this morning.
Did you?
This is, we got a couple of days, before school, so we're getting a few more like outside things like that.
Yeah, for the kids and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel that.
Went and saw a little waterfall and stuff. It was pretty cool.
You know what I did? I'm starting to get into, believe it or not, I'm getting into golfing. And I went with one of my buddies that I used to work with, and we went down to the range and just hung out for a little bit. Hit the driving range. I haven't had enough practice to go to an actual, like, to play a game yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
It was getting the feel for all of it.
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
Have you done much golfing or not,
No,
like in the past?
Just getting into it.
Nice. Okay, that's cool.
What about you? Have you dig on golf?
No. I had golf before when I was younger, like a kid.
Oh yeah.
Not really. Not anything serious. I was more into ping pong.
Ping pong?
And oh yeah, bro.
I wouldn't have
Watch out!
suspected
I was on the
that.
team, baby. I was on the team, baby.
Where are you?
Didn't touch me, man. Yeah, I did a year of my last year of high school. I was doing a year of college at the same time. I got some this program thing, whatever. And yeah, I was on the ping pong team.
Wow, that's actually new information. That's new. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, we held a big tournament at the end of the year, and I only lost to the team captain. I got second. It was pretty cool. It was fun.
Watch
Fun
out
times back in the day.
for ping pong, huh?
Ping pong, bro. Yeah, but I like racket sports like tennis is cool. We used to play racquetball for a while. I used to play that with my dad. That was pretty cool, but not a lot of golf. Just once or twice.
You want to know what's funny?
Hey, you guys, we're going outside.
A little bit. It's a little off topic, but when I do
Hey,
Deadpool's swords, I always have a severe curve to them. I just feel like it's funky like that, you know? He's all about breaking the fourth wall and being just random as hell. So I always like to have a little bit more style and flair when I draw Deadpool. So I have his swords are always, but I need to line them up a little bit more.
I get what you're saying. That's cool though. I like that. I like that you're trying to push that on purpose, right? You're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think
never
that's
thought about that.
that's kind of the new approach that I'm taking with a lot of our pieces nowadays. I want to, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I want to stylize it a little bit more. I know that might be wrong, but
Hey man, there's no rule book when it comes to making art.
there's a lot of rule books.
I've never, no man, there's at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly. You call your art whatever you call it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was funny, I was watching a Jim Lee stream once, and someone said something, you know, they're like, oh, that's not how you're supposed to do that, or whatever, and he did something like that, you know, he's like, oh, there are rules for this? Where are the rules for this? I hope I'm not doing it wrong. Whatever.
He's been doing it for years. Everyone mimics Jim Lee's style. If you ask most people who like their favorite artist, it's a slim to none chance that they won't say Jim Lee. Like,
right? For real.
Jim Lee has been my favorite artist. I evolved from Jim Lee. I think that's where most of us would start. What would you say is the maybe the first book of Jim Lee's that kind of put you on to Jim Lee?
I mean, I'd seen a lot of his art, you know, just around, but the first book that I really read, that really got into, was Hush.
Hush.
Sure.
Yeah. I think that's most of us. That's most of us.
Yeah, I went back to the, the X-Men stuff and everything, and I was checking it out, and it's awesome. But Hush really pulled me in.
Yeah.
I want to read this, you know, and I'm into the story, and the art is obviously awesome and everything. Yeah, definitely Hush is big.
Me too. I 100% agree.
Just so cool.
Huh?
It's just so cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lighten this down.
Go outside right now.
I gotta lighten this down real quick. And
for real, right now. You're not listening. Outside.
Let's see what's up.
That's looking nice, man. I like what you got going on.
Thank you. I'm just trying to be quick and free with it. I'm lightening it down, and then I'm gonna go back with a 7 and kick it up.
Nice. I want to do some ink wash, man. I gotta get my ink wash. Keep saying that, and I just haven't done it.
I feel like you've done a lot of ink wash, no?
Yeah, I have, but I want to get my little jars set up
Ah,
and use it. And I haven't really done it recently, to be honest.
no?
So no, I've just been painting.
But your paintings have been coming out legit.
Only painting. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And the focus, that's the focus of the year.
Is that something that you said you were gonna focus on this year?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to evolve that. So I'd really mostly done markers, right? And I love the markers, alcohol markers. And when I was doing with them, I was getting comfortable with them and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But still, paint is just something that's what I wanted to be doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now that was just, I kind of hit a point where I was like, okay, let's just paint. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been, oh man, offense. Definitely something I really have enjoyed with the art.
Do you have any dare I say, like, tips and tricks that you use when you're drawing the merc with the mouth?
No, unfortunately, I would say that Deadpool is one of my weaker characters.
Is he?
To be honest.
Yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
Uh,
I would say for me personally, normally doesn't give me the look that's going for. Or not, I don't know. I don't really have him super fleshed out. Yours is looking dope, bro.
oh man, you humble me.
Freaking.
I feel like Deadpool is one of the characters that I'm fairly comfortable with drawing. I just want to start stylizing him a bit more now. So I feel like I understand what the key features of Deadpool are that kind of separate Deadpool from, say, the other characters, right? That you would draw. There's a few things
Can you
that
list those
huh?
for us right now? Can you list those for us?
So I try to keep in mind when I'm doing his eye plates, I try to keep them a little round even when I do angular. I know that there's always going to be a tail at the back of his head. Now,
Nice.
however you decide to put it on there is still something that I'm working on, but I feel like I have majority of the attitude, majority of maybe the like shadow placements. I know he's got like the neck strap. You keep that in mind. Like he's got the little thing on his neck.
Okay.
What else? And he's got the 2 katanas, or 1. It depends on how you draw them. Because you can have them with 2 or 1. I've seen them with both. I've seen them with the strap that is like over the one shoulder, but then I've also seen them with like 2. So at the end of the day, it kind of you could still have wiggle room with them.
Right. You can do pretty much whatever you.
Exactly, you can.
He can be whatever.
Yeah, he can.
He's just so goated like that.
Mm-hmm.
Goated.
And I do know like his shoulders are black. He's got like black shoulder pads on. So I try to keep that in mind.
Oh, I didn't have that in mind.
Yeah.
He's got the collar.
He's got the collar.
Let's see, I've only got one shoulder.
Remember,
Alright.
I'm trying to keep myself at the fact that it's just a sketch.
Yeah, is that difficult for you to do?
Sometimes because I be wanting to put too much. What I'm doing now is I'm just throwing lines. And I feel like the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to get like my start stop, you know? If you're hatching or rendering and stuff like that, you want to have the start stop. You don't want to be going past your destination.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you get used to being able to throw a quick line but still be controlled with it.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
I feel you, bro. That's an important skill.
Yes, it is.
Shows how ahead of the game you are. I'm thinking about that. Just ahead of your game.
I want to be.
Moving on.
My goal, I want to get as much pencil mileage as possible. That way I can fail easily, like in the beginning. I can get all that done in the beginning. You know?
Right, yeah.
Let me go ahead and get my 10,000 hours in as soon as possible.
I feel that, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I agree. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see.
There are seams that go from the bottom of his eyes to his chin, and from the top of his eyes to the back of his head, because he sewed his costume himself. So you got to remember to keep that there too. Just little nuances that make the character a character.
That makes sense. I like that.
He's got a black strip that goes like halfway down his chest and it cuts in a little bit. So that's another thing to kind of keep in mind.
Yeah, that's right. Right. In here.
I'm just throwing lines.
We're here for, bro.
That's what we're here for. Now, Blade is a whole new beast all himself because one, he's not wearing a mask. So that's already intimidating.
Right.
I have to draw his face? You mean I have to draw eye proportions? We talked about that last episode.
Yeah, right. Blade, though, thanks the glasses, so it's a little easier. You know, we do have to draw an actual mouth and everything, but at least he's got glasses on.
True. If you're gonna draw him with his glasses on, which is more times than not, but even some of the references, like I pulled some stills from the movie, because I want to try to keep it as true to life as possible. But I pulled some, I pulled some stills from the movie, and he's not always wearing the glasses. I want to also be able to draw that to be able to emote with his eyes.
Makes sense. Maybe draw him with his eyes and draw the glasses on top. See if it still looks the same.
Right.
As if you would draw the glasses. Have you ever tried it with Batman? Have you ever tried drawing Bruce Wayne and then putting the Batman mask on top of him? See if it looks the same as your Batman?
Not yet.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
You want to do that next time?
Maybe. Thursday. Stay tuned, everybody.
Thursday sketch.
Actually, another idea. I got a suggestion last night. A great suggestion that I thought was pretty cool.
Shoot.
So, have you seen the things where people have? It's a random drawing challenge.
Yeah.
Right? Where you have like 2 jars or 2 bowls with a piece of paper. You have 2 different. You're combining 2 things. Okay? You pick one thing and another random thing. So one bowl has Yo Geek Speak Gaming Brian here. by the way.
Is
I
he?
see him in your chat right now.
Oh,
Yeah. What's up,
look.
bro? Like, don't take them off. He said, don't take them off.
They stuck to his face.
To his face.
I like that.
Okay, there we go.
See, this is why we need you with us, man. You can keep that going on. What you talking about?
That's perfect.
I'm so happy that you're here, man. Thank you for stopping by. It's the third member of the Hive Mind Productions crew. Shout out to B. Daniel. You the man.
That's right, the one and only. Yeah, that's dope. So, so we can have one thing. What he suggested was one jar with DC characters and another with Marvel characters.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to pick one of each, and then you combine them and make a new character, kind of thing.
Yeah.
We could do anything with something like that. It could be like one thing is superheroes,
right?
Another thing is celebrities, or is random occupations. Like whatever.
Right.
I thought that would be a cool idea for the Thursdays.
I like that. I think Thursdays would be dope if we do a lot of our challenges on Thursdays. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
Yeah, I like that too.
You see what I mean? So I think that we can save a lot of our challenges for Thursdays to where we really try to like practice some fundamentals through a fun and exciting way. I see on Instagram there's this one artist that I follow where it's like her and another artist. I know this isn't something that we can do per se, but we can take the aesthetic of it. So they'll draw a card which is gonna have a character or a style or a medium that they gotta draw it in. And I think that's something that we could do.
Yeah, I like that.
Right?
100%.
So we can have a list of cards that are gonna have mediums. And then we can have like a few cards that are going to have different styles, like Western comic style or anime style or your own style. And then, as far as the characters go, we can just figure that out maybe the day of.
Right, something wild like like Disney or Lego or
all the above. All the above.
We can do anything.
Like I was saying in our last stream, the goal as artists that I feel like we should have is to be able to draw whatever assignment comes our way.
Mm-hmm. I agree. This is the time where we do it.
Yeah, while no one's watching.
Jesh here, by the way. Yeah.
No, man, Jesh.
Right now, bro. We also got Jesh here hanging out, bro.
Thank you for stopping by, Jesh. Jesh is a solid dude.
Nice. What's up? Brian says we're killing it. Appreciate that.
We need you here, Brian. Stop playing. We also gotta make sure that we're on his schedule too.
Yeah.
It's different when we live in different time zones. It's not as simple as just, hey, are you free? I mean, it can be, but not always.
Yeah, but this is working right now, and so for right now, I'm going to enjoy what we got.
Exactly.
At work, he just said, "It's fine, bro. Just set the camera up. It's cool. No, I'm good."
Look, he's at work. You gotta get the bacon, man. You gotta get the bacon. We're not even holding it against you, B.
No, we're just kidding. Just playing.
Yeah, just playing.
It is what it is, and you know what? It's all good.
That used to be me. I used to always be working. Now I'm working on my life-work balance instead of work-life balance.
Going for you? Life-work balance.
Life-work balance. It's a perspective change. You really got to change your way of thinking and where you want to put focus on. But I find it difficult right now because it's only the first week because I still feel like I want to work, or even fighting off the mental state that I'm like not on vacation. I'm off with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I can't just use this time to be unproductive. I have to be productive.
Right. But also not to the point where you're alienating everybody.
Yeah.
And, going down that path. It's a tough balance, bro. And it's something that I think anybody who tries to do something like this is going to go through.
Yeah.
No matter life you're in, to go all in on anything, whether it's something like this, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job or whatever, is some things when you say yes to something, you say no to something else.
Yeah.
Always true.
And
but like you said, we're living on purpose.
Yeah.
And when you're living on purpose, it's a totally different game.
B said he wants in, and one thing that he always knows is he's got a seat at our table. Come on, you part of the original. What are you talking about? You're always welcome. Right. As soon as you're ready, we're ready.
And like he said, his balance is shifting. So like once the dust settles, or once we all have our consistent schedules figured out, then it's just like then we reassess and see what's going to work and what we can do.
Exactly.
And make it happen, baby.
Exactly. How are you looking? You almost done with your sketch?
Here, I didn't put any lighting in there.
Let me see what you got. I'm excited to see. Oh, man.
Just timing, yes.
There you go.
But it's going to work.
There you go.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Just timing is the issue. We're going to figure something out for weekends for sure. Yes, we will, bro. Yes, we will. The only thing for me on the weekends is I do pop-ups on the weekends, so I do have my shows on the weekends as well.
Yeah, I'm working, but I'm gonna be. That won't be for much longer, obviously. Since once we get the millions of viewers and everything, in a couple months.
Speak it to existence, man. Speak it to existence.
That'll change, obviously.
Right.
This will be. You know.
Yes, I do.
How about you? What do you think about yours? Yours was done, bro. You got a whole finished thing over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
It is.
I'm about to sign this and just be done with it.
Thanks. Thank you. It looks like you're done with it. For a little bit of lighting.
But you know what I can do? I saw, God, I don't want to do this, but I want to do it.
Do it. Be bold. Wait, what is it called?
There's something that I saw Sanchez do.
Okay.
And he just went and he kind of did like a sticker outline outside of his.
Yo, Kirk, what's up, Kirk?
We got Kirk in the building?
Yeah, he's over on. What is up?
Yes.
Hanging out. We're getting a little Deadpool warm-up sketch in. That's right, we're working. We're working on it, dude.
I love it when the crew stops by, man. Thank you guys so much for your support. And while we have a few of you guys here, what are some things y'all want to see? What are some things you guys might want us to kind of get into?
Yeah, we're working on figuring out our different segments and everything. We have a basic outline so far where we're going to be working on Mondays as like our character of the month. So we're kind of bringing that over from the block.
Yeah.
And so we'll work on a piece every Monday, and like at the end of the month we'll have a full finished piece of that character.
Yeah.
And then Wednesdays we'll be doing just a random character. And we'll always start most likely with a warm-up sketch like this, like we're doing Deadpool today, and then we're going to move on to our character of the month, Blade. And, warm-up sketches, and then focusing on a character. And then Thursday is more of a laid-back, maybe challenge streams kind of thing.
I think Thursdays should definitely be challenge days. Let's make those challenge days. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
You like that? Good.
Yeah, I like that. People into that too. Just just yesterday or Saturday, I had a guy who I was working with who came up to me and he's like, "Yo, I see you've been posting these videos, bro." And you know, we were talking about the stream and stuff, and he suggested, he said we should do a Bob Ross challenge where we try and follow a Bob Ross tutorial.
Oh, have you ever done that?
I haven't. No.
Me neither. So yeah, that'd be good.
He works with oil though, is the only thing. So we would have to.
Well, let's just.
Figure out. I mean, we could just do it.
Yeah, we're not gonna go too much for the specifics. I mean, I'm sure it does make a difference, but I feel like if we really just take his instruction and see what we come with whatever medium we're using, then maybe we could do that. But you know, I understand that it won't always look the same.
That would be cool though. Like, you know, doing a Bob Ross challenge with gouache, or a Bob Ross challenge with alcohol markers, whatever, or with ink wash, or drawing a Bob Ross picture in a comic book style. Actually, I saw one video a long time ago, or a couple years ago. Someone, I think it was Jazza actually, he did a Bob Ross video, but he wasn't watching it. He was only listening to it. And he was trying to follow this tutorial, and that was pretty funny. That was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Kurt said, looking at our body of work, it's hard to figure out. But he said, challenge days sound cool.
Perfect.
Sound cool.
So when you say,
thank you for that feedback.
Like, Kirk, what do you mean? You said it's hard to figure out, like, what the schedule, or what? What exactly is it?
He just means, like, looking at your body of work, and it's hard. I think just for, like, I think he's just saying, what is there that you haven't done?
Everything.
Exactly. No, you've done everything. That's like he should probably know. I think no, man.
You know what? I wonder if I could. Nah, let me stop. This is just a sketch. Let me stop. I be trying to do too much. I was thinking about shading in this little gutter, which would make it a lot of highlights on Deadpool. But I don't need to be doing all that. To be honest.
We got a blade to draw.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, I'll be done with mine too, I guess. Actually, let me.
So one thing.
So I use a little bit of Evan.
One thing that we said we wanted to do last stream was I wanted to show you that David Finch book. You still want to see that?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, perfect. Let me get that book while you're finishing your sketch. I'm gonna show you.
These little, see that? Got them on Amazon. It's a wireless thing. Got two of them. This one just died on me. I can.
Are your mics working?
Yeah, I got it now. The one must have died. I was watching the audio bar on the stream, but I missed it.
G said on my chat, he said, yeah, that's my biggest issue. Hold back and finish that up later. No, you're right. You're right. I be trying to, every piece that I do, I feel like has to be a masterpiece, and it doesn't.
It's true.
So, look. Here's the book. Now, I can, let me make some adjustments over here. Can you see that? Can everybody see that? So, I mean, I'm not going to go through the whole book, but here are just
The
some.
link is in mine too. Where you didn't see that. Sorry, go ahead.
Here are just some pages from David Finch's book.
Oh my god.
Like, look at his.
That was
Okay, so if you can't figure this out, this is She-Hulk. It looks like that's her face up there. Give
okay.
you guys
That's so sick.
a little bit more of the detail. This is what I hope my detail gets to, because you see most of it, it really just looks like negative drawing. It's negative space, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just cool looking shapes, right?
Yeah.
And they're in the right places where it gives you the feeling of form.
Look at those eyes. I'm still trying to get the eyes, and they're super simple.
That's crazy. Look. Yo, thank you, Brian. I started another one. I started this one, and it didn't work. It didn't go great plan. And then this one was like a bunch of.
That one looks dope, to be honest with you, dude. That blade right there, that's probably your best one.
Yeah, you think so? Thanks. Thanks. It was a pain. It was a pain. It was one of those drawings that was not easy to do.
Look at his Moon Knight. His Moon Knight.
Oh my god. The big characters, the scenes with all those characters in it too, it's like I've never tried something like that.
One of our Thursday streams, we gotta focus on background work, and
Yeah, effects.
effects, exactly. Negative drawing, maybe negative space and all of that. I haven't
Like
even
the composition in that Captain America one.
right.
It's got those. It's not very many values. I mean, it's
Right.
black and white, you know.
Yeah.
And he's using some lines and stuff to give you midtones, but a lot of the picture is being told with two value,
Right.
really. You know, and that's like there's a book called Framed Ink. You heard about that book? It's it has a lot of stuff like that, like composition based things. I've looked at it a bit. I haven't really fully studied it yet.
Hey, we got a nice suggestion from Kirk. He said we should do a dual sketchbook. Bro, you're not down. You're not down. Look at Sentry.
Whoa.
That's another character that we could do. Sentry.
Oh yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
True. We're gonna have a stream sketchbook, just like it's like the Jim Lee one, 60 for 60.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. It's gonna be the live from the Hive.
The digital
We're gonna
sketchbook.
think of something. We're gonna think of some kind of catchy name.
But
Something that rhymes.
I feel it like Live from the Hive season 1, where we're doing all of our sketches for like the thumbnails and the characters that we did throughout this. We need to come up with a number. Like, what do you want? Like 160? Small number maybe to start off with, and then increase it.
For what, the season?
Yeah, for the season, or if we wanted to do some sort of like collaborative book, sketchbook or something.
We'll talk about specific numbers.
Yeah.
Something that needs to we'll have to figure that out, because that would be pretty sweet, you know. And then that gives us a reason to do more collab pieces, you know. Like I can color one of your things. You can color one of mine.
Right.
That'd be added in there. Yeah, it was Jim Lee when it was during the lockdown. He was streaming a lot.
During COVID, yeah.
He did 60 sketches, I think. Or were they were supposed to be 60 minutes long, right? Is that what it was? 60 sketches? They were supposed to be like an hour long.
I don't know what the specific was for it.
I don't remember, but oh my god. stuff was so good. A lot of those were just really good. Some of them, like, and he's just doing them on stream. He's just hanging out, freaking throwing ink all over. He's got a Kleenex. He's just hanging out, talking to the chat the whole time.
And that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna evolve. B said in the chat, he said Sentry is dead. Was that not Sentry that we were looking at? Was that Sentry? I thought it was Sentry. It looked like it was Sentry. See, B, he knows all the lore. He knows all the history. Yeah.
He can keep us honest.
Kirk said in your chat, he said, yeah, it's 60 for 60. He remembers that.
You remember? Oh, yeah, you remember. Yeah.
He remembers it.
Yeah, that was cool. I didn't get it. I didn't get the book, but I've watched those streams a lot, that's for sure.
Hey, if you guys are watching and tuning in, please take a second to just thumbs up the stream. Help us get out there a little bit more. You guys are already doing great commenting, but drop a like on there. That way we can.
I appreciate that.
We can really get what we're trying to do.
He is dead in the comics. Too bad, bro.
They killing everybody.
Man, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe out here.
So I'm going to do another Blade sketch, and I'm not gonna do too much because I don't want the stream to go too long, and I actually need to start working on this piece.
Mm-hmm. So are you still gonna start an 11x17 today? You just want to do one Blade sketch, or are you just gonna do another Blade sketch?
I'm gonna do another Blade sketch because I feel like when I actually start the 11x17, when I stream it, we might be doing inks already, so I might do the start of the 11x17 off camera because I gotta figure it out with the pose that I want to do.
You're scared.
So I'm scared. Oh my god, who are you? Where did this guy come from? You got some.
I'm just translating for everybody watching so they understand what's going on. And I'm gonna walk over to my closet and grab my 11x17. Real quick.
He says, "So you're scared." That's what you're. Okay. I didn't know that this was a scary chat.
I'm just playing. That makes sense. Yeah, and I honestly don't even know exactly what I'm gonna do with mine. So.
Let me get my 11x17 since my plans just don't work for you.
Alright, I guess I gotta get mine soon.
Whatever.
I actually don't know what I'm doing, but.
So you just gonna waste 11x17s guessing?
It's fine. I was just talking smack. Hoping that I wouldn't have to back it up.
But you hurt my feelings.
Yeah. Here we go again. The consequences of my own actions. You get me? It's always the worst.
Look, now I'm getting the 11x17 Bristol board. Boom.
Gotta get this stuff out of the way. This big paper barely sits on my desk. I really need to get like a drafting table.
I hope you're happy. You know, B would never do this. B would never do this.
No, he would have been encouraging probably.
From the first stream, he would be like, "Where's that 11x17?"
Yeah, right. It's okay. Go big or go home. Let me see. Ryan said he thinks they can't figure out what to do with him being a hero and a villain. So they they reset the story and made a whole new character with those powers. That makes sense. Go big or go home. That's right.
Is that for the Sentry?
Let me show you guys. Yeah, for Sentry. Let me show you guys Kurt and Brian. I still have mine. All these 11x17. I just have them sitting around here in my room because it's just so cool. They're huge, you know. These are the ones we did last week on stream. Let me stand up. Look at this. It's just I haven't done a lot of like large drawings like this. Most of my art in my journey so far. I did a lot of sketchbook stuff and just a lot of smaller pieces.
Right.
So having like a big, huge piece of paper painted and being able to hold it, I don't know. I'm hooked on it. Hooked on this.
That Black Panther though. And that's Daredevil too. That go hard.
Thanks, bro. I think
that's probably the hardest one. The Moon Knight.
And
then you have Spawn too.
I do like the Moon Knight. I got a little color in it. The Moon Knight, everyone's good for it. I snuck a little color in. He's got some blues, and the background's kind of warm. But yeah.
I don't even know.
My family, my kids, and my girl, they like the Black Panther the best.
I don't even know if I really want to show my 11x7, but here we go. So look, this was the one that I was doing. This was the 11x17 with the max.
Yeah, that's right. That was the first one, our max one.
Yeah.
We were really getting into it. Look at that.
I'm going the wrong way. You can't even see it.
Sick. The blacks and everything.
Yeah.
Those big shades. That was so sick.
So that was the max. And then I have like a Wolverine one that I was working on.
Oh yeah, the Wolverine.
Yeah.
See.
I got.
Oh yeah.
I got this Batman one that I ended up framing, but it's still just a headshot.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's still sick. Look at how big that is. Isn't that just the coolest thing? Having this huge piece of art.
It is.
Like looking at it, hold it in your hand, and okay, you drew that. Come on.
I got Silver Surfer somewhere around here, but I put him away. He was 11x17. I think he might be on there.
Oh, that one was 11x17 too?
Yeah, that was an 11x17.
Oh, yo, that one's probably dope. I remember that one. That piece was nice. I didn't know that was 11x17 though.
Kirk said, "Damn, Grant, that is looking real good." Shout out to Kirk.
Thank
you. Yeah.
Kirk, I appreciate that. Been working hard. Trying to catch up with my partner in Lions, D'Anthony over here. He never stops, bro. I gotta be hyped up on caffeine all day to try and catch up to him. Let me fix my camera a little bit here. I'm experimenting with. I got this. Let me know what you think about this, guys. I got my camera vertical right now. I'm adjusting it a little bit so you can see the 11x17. I normally do it horizontal here for YouTube, but I'm testing this out. I don't know if it is just not taking up enough room on the screen. I need to get some different pictures in the background. I hadn't updated that. This was kind of an impulsive thing. And it just get easier TikToks and shorts out of it. So. Kirk says you're killing it also. I agree. Killing it.
I don't even know where I want to start with this 11x17.
You don't know? I'm gonna do. Okay, I got it. There we go. Here's the face. I need to draw a little bit harder. So everybody, let me get my pencils to show up. Focus. Okay. I got it. We're gonna have that right here. And we'll have. Oh, that's too big. I had so for everybody, I was already talking about this with you earlier, but I have an idea kind of tickling me a little bit. It's been floating around. It was kind of prodding me in the back, when I was at work, trying to get my attention.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking around. I can't see it perfectly clearly what's going on, but we have an inkling, and we're gonna try and see where it goes. Kirk says he doesn't think that you sleep, and yeah, I know what you mean. It doesn't seem like he does.
I
How much
don't.
do you sleep on average, bro, at night? How many hours would you, or in the morning, whenever you sleep?
So
Do you get much sleep?
I I do and I don't. So I don't know. I go to sleep probably around like 3 or 4 my time. I wake up at like 7 for my kids, but then I'll go back to sleep afterwards. But my whole
Mm,
schedule is gonna change to where I'm trying to go to sleep earlier and be up earlier, especially if we're gonna be streaming at 10. I want to make sure that I'm
right.
up and ready and getting that, getting it set up. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Uh,
Yeah, it's trying to squeeze it all in, bro. So I have this. I have a sword right here, maybe with his hand on it. That would be kind of cool. And then that could be, it could be going backwards. I think I want to go down here, something like that. Being nice and loose here, working loose, something I've really been working on. Um, Staying loose as much as possible during the process. Okay. Basic shapes. And this will go out like that, I guess. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Is that working for me? I think it's probably working. I think I need to, let me see, what would this look like? So if he's holding the sword, use myself for reference. Yeah, Brian said messages coming through at all hours. That's true. That's true, man.
I thought he liked when we communicated.
Yeah. I think he's saying he needs a little space. No, I'm just kidding. But,
So when he said hit me up anytime, he didn't really mean anytime.
right, yeah, it was kind of like a courtesy
That's
thing.
all he had to say. That's all he had to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. It's gonna be him holding the sword. Okay. And then, so this will be his hand. And then I want this to be a red moon. That's gonna be pouring blood down and dripping off of it. Yeah. It's gonna be dripping down here. And maybe running down his fingers or something like that. You see that? Yeah, well, he's a vampire slayer, so.
Hey, B was like, it'd be 6 in the morning for me. That's 3 for him. And here come the pics. Yeah, that's probably my most active time. Which is why I think the Grave Shift is going to be a good streaming platform for me because
Yeah.
I'm already up. I just got to get other people that'll be there with me, you know?
Right. But I think you would have, I mean, you've been, a lot of people from, like, your work, right, are used to that schedule.
That's
Many of
true.
them would come through, that would be a time when they would come through, right?
That's true. That is
Potentially.
true.
Potentially.
Yeah. That is true.
And like you said in the last stream, you can have some free time. You got moderators, you got viewers, you got it all.
Who's the moderator?
Anybody who's there.
I thought you were volunteering.
Me, I mean, maybe. I do get up for work you're drawing a lot of times from work, or I'll be up and I'll get a message.
I try to be mindful of that too. I really don't be trying to hit y'all at that time, but then I'd be like, fuck it. Mute your phone if you don't want no problem.
Exactly. No, it's not. I'm not complaining. Well, I need it as much as possible. Let's see if I can get something here.
I'm trying, when I do my sketches, I'm trying to stand back a lot more, like Evan says, you know, where you kind of just look at things, because I think already this might not be.
It's not what you're going for.
I don't know yet.
Side on shot.
It seems cool. I haven't really figured, because I did.
Yeah, Kirk says he wants to. He might try and do some 11 by 17. It's fun, man. It is weird, especially for me. Like proportions are weird. It's like switching to the bigger paper, but it's cool too, though. Like now that I'm getting more used to it, I definitely do. I do like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Spent all morning trying to draw this character, and now I'm trying to draw him again.
Do you feel like it's easier though?
No, we'll see. We'll see.
One thing that I am figuring out doing this, the more we're drawing these people, the easier it becomes. Like you just start learning the features, or like with Loki. So I'm trying to make sure, because I know there's two versions that I really like. The old version of Loki, and then I do like the newer one where he's a little younger and stuff. Maybe not the kid Loki, but the modern day that that we're familiar with now.
Like, I feel like.
But the more that we do these thumbnails and stuff, not only is it going to get quicker, but we're also gonna get better at doing it. Like I feel like these eyes need to come down some. They're up too high.
Yeah, that's for sure. I do agree with. And like, cause a lot of times with drawing, I run into things like that, or the head shape. And so if I can solve that problem more times, then I get better at something. I can maybe spot the mistakes earlier. So now, like earlier, I was having a lot of trouble getting the jaw to line up properly. And what really helped me was flipping it. So I'll flip it and hold it up to the light source, which really helps. And also something that I hadn't done before, but holding it upside down.
Yeah.
Holding my paper upside down really is another way to reset your eye, kind of. And that's pretty cool. I haven't done that as much.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're really just trying to throw yourself off from it looking so normal.
Right. Yeah, I keep getting weird curves in the face, and like things just not lining up. I'm trying to get them to line up.
I have problems a lot with that with the eyebrows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I know.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
I know.
I think you're alone on that. I think the eyebrows are probably the easiest thing for me.
But that was unnecessary.
I'm just playing.
You could have kept that to yourself, brother.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn. And then I doubled down and did the eyebrows even worse. Shut up.
Oh no.
Not
Upside down, yeah. Maybe
Not
try it. Brian also said repetition is the best teacher. Yeah, definitely.
Yes, it is.
I agree.
Yes, it is.
I agree. Yeah, yeah, the upside down thing, it surprised me earlier. I was trying to figure it out. I was struggling with face, and I was desperate. I'm like, bro, I gotta figure out what's wrong with his face. And so I was flipping it backwards, I was flipping it upside down, and then it just kind of clicked for me. I was like, oh, yo, I can see it upside down. I can see, okay. Now I see what.
Turning it upside down gonna make me redraw the whole piece.
Sometimes it's what you gotta do, bro.
Right.
I started this blade, and I drew this one for a little bit, trying to fix it, trying to, but it was just structurally wrong. And it was I was kind of treating it like a warm up too. But even the other one, I drew a whole face, and I definitely erased the whole, for sure.
Did you?
At least once. And I erased the eyes and the nose, multiple times for sure before I got it. And the jaw really was what was bothering me. Getting it to line up and getting the angle to work. I wasn't getting the right shape, overall head shape. And it was a lot of erasing and upside down drawing, and behind the back, and in the mirror, and all that. But anyway, and that is one thing that is a common thing for me, is the jaw shape, the overall head shape, is for whatever reason something that I'm just really inconsistent with.
Yeah.
And even right now, this is definitely there's no way that, man, see, that's not right. This is just off. But one thing that I have gotten better at compared to back in the day when I was more of a little baby in the art journeys. I am better at holding off on the details and making sure that I get things like that right.
Yeah.
Before I move on. I still do get it done. I do go ahead with myself, but I'm better at it than I used to be. So it's possible. We can change.
Right.
People can change. Give me a chance. Okay, let me see. The angle of the camera is throwing me off a little bit. I'm looking at my computer. Do I want this higher up here, or do I want it at this lower spot? Something like that. I think I had it lower earlier. Oh. Let's draw the glass.
I feel like maybe his head should be just a little fatter.
Fatter? Maybe. Like the far side of the jaw.
Oh no, just yet.
Yeah. It does look nice though.
Does it?
I think so, yeah. You're definitely getting the base in there. He looks solid and I wouldn't want to be near him. I was kind
Gotcha.
For sure.
Thank you.
If these things. Okay, I don't know if I want to have him. I was kind of looking down earlier. What I want to do on this one.
So I want to get my eyes kind of like David Finch does, how they're, so the male eyes are more angular and stuff like that, where the female eyes are more round and bubbly. But I feel like when I try to capture that look, they be looking like squinty eyed, or like I'm just, I don't know exactly what it is, but that's what I'm gonna find out through this process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of times when I do, I'm trying to get a more male-looking eye. They come out just looking kind of boxy.
Yeah.
You know, that's one problem I run into. Like, it just looks like a box. You know, not in a cool way.
Right.
I don't know exactly what it is, but I know what you mean. Kirk asks if we prefer drawing flat surface or
Um, this is a good question. I've never really considered it. Since I've had my art table, it's been at a slight incline.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you think it makes a difference? But do you find that it makes a difference for you?
I was drawing on the incline. I had this drawing book I was using, but I've been from the outside. And it does make a difference. I think I feel better, like posture wise. It's a lot easier for me to have good posture when drawing on the incline. And I definitely kind of, shrimp up when I'm drawing flat, for sure. Guilty of that. But I am still drawing flat. I think it feels better, but as far as actually drawing wise, it doesn't really. I don't know though. It's been a while, to be honest, since I've done it at angles. So. I do feel like drawing at an incline makes it easier to use your whole arm too, instead of your wrist.
I agree with that. Yeah.
When you have it up, it's easier, right? Because you can kind of, you're not resting your arm on the table and everything.
I'm gonna have to come back to his mouth.
Gotta get my stuff lining up here. A lot of working it back and forth sometimes. That's what it takes. Brian says he hates drawing eyes. I'm with you on that one.
I hate drawing faces, period. We need to do like a challenge where all we do is draw faces. We have to get out of that because, faces is going to be a lot of what we draw. But I definitely love drawing masked figures more than non-masked figures because I got to draw faces.
Right. I get that.
You think I want to improve on my opportunities? No, I just want to be good at it.
Right. I just want it to be good.
I just want it to be good, bro.
For me, I like drawing faces, but like comic book style faces specifically, it is stressful. Like with if I'm trying to draw a face that looks good, or cool, and drawing faces is stressful. But I do really like drawing fun faces or random cartoony faces. Like just drawing faces, like in itself, I do really like. And that was the first thing. Like when I first really was getting into drawing more, I was really only drawing faces.
Right.
My first at least couple sketchbooks where I was being serious are just faces. Like I would, go on Pinterest and find a face.
Right.
That was a lot of my art.
A lot of the stuff that I feel I should be doing, I don't do. And it's not because I don't feel like it doesn't work or that I'm too good to do that. To be honest with you, I feel like I just want to draw and see what I need to work on. Like if I feel like my perspective is something I need to work on, then I just draw. But everything I do is going to be forcing perspective. I just want to learn by doing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's been a blessing and a curse at the same time, because imagine how much better I would be if I would just sit down and do the work. But me, I'm just going to keep drawing until it works out, until I can in my mind know what I want the end picture to be. But the moment I can start getting that to translate from my mind to the paper, then I'm gonna be exactly where I want to be.
Right, that makes sense.
I just want to do.
Maybe that is the best way for you to learn.
It might
That's
be.
how your brain works.
It might be.
Yeah, maybe studying.
It's just gonna take a while. It's gonna. I won't improve as quick as I could if I did it the other way.
I think it'll take how long it's supposed to take.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Exactly.
Which is sometimes a difficult pill to swallow. Because a lot of times, in my experience, it takes longer than I want it to take. So it's more about posture. Yeah, for me, the incline mostly helps with keeping good posture, and it definitely does help to draw with your shoulder, right? Because just like if you're here, let me show you. So right, because when you have your paper down on your table, I'm drawing like this. I'm reaching over. If I want to get into the details, I'm super bent over, right? But if I have it up, if I'm up here, I can be drawing like this. You can be holding your pencil loose, right? Evan's always talking about holding it loose. One thing I've been doing recently is really using the overhand grip kind of thing and holding it using the side of my pencil a lot and really making sure I'm focusing on staying as loose as possible. So I think an incline does help with that, but I'm drawing flat right now.
I never really changed the way I held the pencil. I press lighter. I'm still just as scribbly, whether I'm in the back or in the front, but I do see the difference. I understand that obviously if you're closer to the tip, then you're going to press harder, just naturally. So that's one thing that I keep in mind. And I don't know.
But it's more of a pressure thing. You're not really changing your grip.
Yeah, but see, as we get better with our art and stuff, that's one of the main things that we're going to learn. It's like pain control, pressure control, that kind of stuff,
Right. And everything works different. Everything works differently for everybody. Brian said that's why he needs more time to put the work in. It's coming, man. It's coming. I believe. Everything is going to work out. And we're in trouble when it does. We're in trouble. Right? So it's having time, oh my God, that's it. All our viewers are gone. They're going to be subscribing to the Geek Speak Gaming channel and just leaving us in the dust. They'll be like, yo, who's the Hive, man? I know about that Brian guy, but I never heard of the Hive. Is that someone you're like, maybe like someone you're mentoring? Like, yeah. Yes.
He's been our mentor this whole time.
The whole time, dude. We're very grateful. Very grateful for real. For a lot of the blessings and knowledge and wisdom that we've gotten. So, if he's got...
what if I start having like his... But I kind of want it up more.
Side of the pencil right here, shade that in nice and quick. And something like that. This jaw is out of control over here. Oh my god. Let me draw let's draw the facial hair. Gee, you a fool. Only speak the truth. It's part of my DNA, my program. Programmed to never tell lies. The facial hair. some gaming tonight? Nice. If you're streaming, we will be there. We will be there.
What time?
If you're doing gaming, we'll be there in spirit.
When?
I'm not sure. He just said he's going to be gaming tonight. Say he's going to game. I need to do some gaming too. Honestly, I started a new playthrough. I want to do the DLC, but I haven't finished.
Me too. To be honest, I'm gonna have a lot more time, and I want to get into some of the games.
Yep, facts. 8 or so is time. Okay, I'll do the conversion. I'll make sure. Well, I get notifications. So as long as YouTube isn't malfunctioning, as long as it's actually sending out notifications, I'll see it. But I'll make sure to watch the time. Always love the highlight whenever I get through. I'm usually just in there lurking, just listening, enjoying it.
I love when he goes on his rants.
Yeah.
He's so passionate. Yeah, he'd be so passionate. I'd be like, yeah, I'd be sounding just like that.
Right? It's like, yes, it's true. He's right.
It's not wrong. Yeah. Damn, I feel the same way.
Kirk says, you guys have been working with Ryan? That's my guy. No, not working with him. I think I mentioned something about Ryan Benjamin. I've been watching a lot of his stuff. I've been watching like that Froco course.
I got that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching some of that stuff, which is pretty sweet and everything. But yeah, I really like. He talks a lot about that using the side of the pencil.
He does, because he does a lot of his shapes like that.
Yep. Yeah, with his, I like how he does that too. He'll scribble it and then go back in and define it, and he gets a lot of really cool shapes. Cool. It's a cool technique. But yeah, and I'm trying to loosen up. There's another guy. I'm on for life, baby. Thanks for coming through, bro. There's another guy, Kirk, on YouTube called HA Draws.
Yeah.
The letter H and the letter A and the draws. He doesn't do superhero stuff. He's done a couple, I guess, things. But he's got a really cool style, a cool loose style.
Yeah.
Watching him pencil, I really like this. That's the stuff that and his inks too are cool. I mean, they're pretty loose. And he's got a cool, like, just kind of that build.
Uh-huh.
So definitely check him out for sure. He's been an inspiration to me recently a little bit, just kind of on the overall mindset, what I'm trying to do. And right now, I'm not really being very loose. I'm trying to get this stupid face. Leo, my freaking baby got in here and he's
Not the baby.
the baby girl. He's at an angle. He's not supposed to be at an angle. Will do. Yeah, he's cool. He does like longer videos too. He's talking and it's like a full drawing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But he's not as good. Actually, there's this one guy I've been watching non-stop recently, and he makes a lot of really good. He makes a lot of content, first of all, and everything. It's like every time a video drops, I'm just like, oh my god, this guy did it again. It's Dgraves _art. Definitely want to go check that guy out. He's just like always posting and always, an insane piece that just blows your mind. Did you get him out of here? Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So definitely that guy follow for sure.
I appreciate you, dude.
Biggest inspiration. That's what when I'm doing interviews in the future, for our books and everything.
Yeah. For
all our books we're gonna make. We're gonna get the question. I say, who's your biggest art inspiration of your life? That's what I'm gonna say. Dgraves.
Dgraves. He taught me how to hold a pencil. Yeah.
Yeah, he's taught me. Yep.
Never let me get comfortable.
Yeah, he's pretty popular. He's pretty popular. He recently started posting on TikTok. He's blowing up over there. He's gonna be passing me and followers soon.
You're full of it, bro.
Definitely check that out for sure.
Look at that.
Nice. Hey, buddy, you can take him out. He's okay. I see him in here. Just pick him up, bro. You can pick him up. You're big. You're a big boy.
All right. So I think this might be where I actually cut this one because
Okay.
I gotta keep playing with this.
Yep, I got kind of focused in on my face here. I was trying to get this locked in. I didn't even start the hand and the sword yet. But that's kind of the point of these drawings. Our character of the month thing is something we're going to be working on
Yeah.
a bit at a time and developing, so you guys are really going to get to see kind of, the difference between a 1 hour drawing and painting, 2 hour one, compared to something where we can keep revisiting it and keep revising.
Yeah.
And fixing the stupid jaw shape and everything, and which is cool. Because there's definitely like that masterpiece. We were working on that.
I'm gonna remove the sword from his back, and I'm gonna put it in his hand. I think that's gonna be more compelling with this pose, because that's actually the original way that I saw the pose. But when I put it on the paper, I sure as hell didn't start that way.
Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking of pose something like that with the like holding the sword straight out.
Yeah.
And then for my blood notes.
I'm looking at the reflection. I'm looking at the. I'll have to come back to that.
That's definitely a good start, though. Obviously, to the pose and everything.
Yeah.
You got the solid torso shape. Plenty of room for the sword still on the other side of the paper.
This is going to be his jacket sleeve. So, I have some.
Little big on the sword. This sword sketch kind of first, and I sketch the hand around it. Sometimes how do you do that? If you have a hand holding a sword or a gun or something,
Mm-hmm.
you draw the thing first, and then draw the hand around it.
And then you
draw
draw
the
it.
hand.
I would draw the hand and fit the object in it.
Feel that? I'm gonna have to pull some reference for this, or make my own reference to your hand.
Yeah.
This. Look at your own hand.
I like this, but I definitely see me starting over. You already know that, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you already know that.
I think you would just totally start. You're gonna flip it over and draw on the back.
Maybe.
We're drawing blades. We just started. We still in the sketching phase of this piece.
Yeah. Don't judge too hard. Don't judge too hard, young king. We just started.
Yeah, give us some time.
You know how your kids are. They brutal.
Yeah, they'll let us know what they think. That's for sure. I would get C's for all last week. I got C's. So, not that good. Really. Didn't do that good on those. That's okay. I'll come back. I'll come back strong. Okay, so we got the hand. Okay, let's draw this. Let's do it. Let's try to draw in the hands. Holding a sword. So it's gonna be like this. Do I have something that hold? So he's grabbing it. I'm gonna see in my face cam. Oh yeah, we got that. Then we'll go down. Comes a round sword. See a little curve. Get the basic shape of the fingers here. Up, down, kind of a pentagon shape almost. For the fingers are drawn, you can think of it like pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. With this being the top of the middle finger, fill it up. Your fingers, whatever. That's not right. Let's see. There we go. So this could be, you're doing a fist like that. Knuckles in there. There, something like that. But I find that the pentagon shape really helps a lot. Even just drawing the hands at different angles like this is kind of similar to a pentagon.
Yeah.
And that's helping to kind of figure it out a little bit. Yes. Let's see. Are you drawing him? So you're doing sleeveless? Like,
No. He's gonna have on a
oh,
jacket.
you got on. I got you. You were just getting the arm in there.
Yeah.
I got you. You baby. And the thumb. Nice. Comes across here. I guess that's right. Like that. Maybe a little further down. You get the basic shape in there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Something to work with. Once you have something to work with, then you can adjust it until you get what you want.
That's what I'm doing now. But I'm also, honestly, I just want to, I want to get these down so I can stop fearing the character. I'm being too, I don't know, maybe safe. Because I'm doing 11 by 17 now, so I'm like, I feel like I'm playing it too safe, maybe.
Scared? You're scared still?
You keep saying that. I am. I'm scared. I'm scared, man. It's the worst feeling in the world.
Drawing, bro. What's the worst that can happen? You do bad drawing.
All my friends will laugh at me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Brian definitely will.
That's the worst thing that could happen. All my friends laughing at me. is the worst.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyone who says they don't
Yes.
care, they're lying.
That's true.
Everyone
Yeah, no,
wants to
you
be
should-
accepted by their peers. Maybe you're not like ruled by it. Maybe you're not completely guided by it, but nobody wants to not be accepted. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem human.
That's true. Let them know, bro. Let them know. That's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I dropped them. Just trying to get on. It's for other people.
Yeah.
Trying to get some validation.
Without validation, what is it? What are you doing?
Nothing. I am here for the external validation.
If I post a dope piece in the cartoon block and Evan only likes it, it's crap.
Oof.
It's crap.
Ooh, yep.
He can't convince me otherwise. I've done the research, I've collected the data. I know that if he just likes it,
Right.
I'm just talking trash. None of this is 100%.
Yeah, it does feel like that. Oh. Like,
So why you ain't hurt my stuff? You must not like it. You must not like it.
Doesn't like it. I'm trash. I should give up on art.
That's what Grant said. Grant was right all along.
You said all. Yep. Just trying to save you, bro. Trying to save you early. You know, that's what real friends do.
That's what real friends do.
Real friends do. You're welcome. So, let me see. How do you look at this? And, about this. It's just hidden. I have. We can see the sword in the hand. Like this.
I'm just
drawing is a stress reliever. Keeps you calm. I agree 100%. That is true. So true, man.
right now. I'm just kind of plotting in.
Sometimes be stressful.
I'm trying to plot in some of these shadows.
Yeah. Let's see. I was looking at this. Okay. Oops. Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. I think that's coming together. Yeah, Kurt. Drawing definitely has that same effect from me, too. Even though sometimes I get frustrated with it. So, in general, for the most part, it's a good, positive thing. Just when I'm drawing eyes, I get stressed out. That's what it is.
One thing that I've learned in this process, I can't always trust what I think I know, because for the most part, I feel like I'm a decent artist. I know that I have opportunities to grow, but for the most part, I think that I'm good. If so, I wouldn't be on live, right? Now, there are other days where I want to draw my favorite character just for me, and the lines are just not going the way I want. It looks terrible. Now, if that's something that I allow to get to me, it'll probably stop me from drawing for the rest of the day. You know, that's one thing. That's one thing I want people to be mindful of. Like, you're not always gonna have the days where your lines are gonna make sense, or your pictures are gonna come out as good as you feel like they should. And that might happen. That might be the case. But don't let that be the deciding factor of if you're going to draw or not. Just maybe move on to a next piece, or just go with it. Sometimes if you just keep going on whatever piece you were going with, you might actually turn it around. Because you stopped putting so much thought into it, you know? Just go with the process. Just throw some lines and see we should do some scribble challenges. Speaking of that, because you just throw a few random lines and then allow your mind and creativity to kind of build off of it.
See what it turns into.
And see what it turns into.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it, bro. That kind of stuff is fun. It helps keep drawing fun. And I think that drawing should be a lot of fun.
It should.
You know?
Yep.
Like, not the whole... I understand that not the whole process is going to be fun. And every drawing isn't going to be fun. But at the same time, I think you should try to have as much fun as possible.
And make the eraser your friend.
Yes. Maybe. Yes. Eraser, the big one. Big one. I agree with that. Try not to stress too much. It's easy to say, but we all stress.
Yeah.
We all stress about stuff. My phone just died. Sorry, Kirk. My art camera died for a second.
Oh, man. Well, it's already that time anyway. We're at 1:42.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Man, that's crazy. Flew by.
Yeah, I did.
I saw my battery thing popped up. I didn't plug it in. So.
Art Thrive says, how long has this live been going? Man, we started at 12, bro. We started at 12. Thank you for stopping by. Kirk says, it's looking good, D. Thank you so much, Kirk. Thank you. I'm kind of fooling around with this, but to be honest with you guys, I think that I only did this because I got pressured in by my homeboy. And
I don't know what you're talking.
And this wasn't even the original pose that I wanted to do, which is why I feel like I'm struggling with it. But I'm having fun. I'm just going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, man.
And it's a good time. It's good. You know.
Yeah. Art Thrive, like this dude's pieces are so detailed. They're so. God, man, it's.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Nice. Let's check that out.
I think I have him on Instagram and TikTok, and I see his pieces. Yeah, his shit. We're surrounded by talent. He said, I'm having the same issues with that Hulk versus Fantastic Four sketch with doing the shade work and what colors to work or blend. Exactly. Learning how to be good at art is such a process, man. There's so many different things. You want to be good with the figure. You want to be good with the positioning on the paper or the perspective. You want to be good with the shading and the structure. And then once you start adding in colors and stuff, man, come on, bro. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it.
Yeah. It's a lot, man. It's tough out here, for real. But we're gonna make it still. We're still gonna make it work, even though it's tough. We're up to the challenge.
Yes.
If you know what I mean.
I do.
Pretty sure you.
I don't like sometimes how I make the cheek. Like I be making them too. I don't even know exactly what the word I'm looking for is. But
okay.
I don't know if I'm maybe defining them too much and I should dial it back a little bit. But, because I want them to have that, chiseled feel. But I also don't want them to be, sunken in.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's how much do you define?
I don't know where that line is, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I know what you mean. That's something I think about too.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it with using more broken up lines.
Uh-huh.
And just not drawing all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still maybe sketching all the way through, so that I get it figured out where it's supposed to be and everything.
Yeah.
than not actually drawing the whole thing all the way through.
Right. I think that's probably how I'm gonna start doing it, or actually how I try to do it. So I try to draw it all the way through when I'm doing the rough, but then when I'm actually doing the piece after erasing, then I don't follow through. Like I don't go through the whole way, and that's probably where I'm messing up because I still be too inconsistent. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll figure it out. We're just gonna keep doing it, and we'll get it figured out.
Heartthrob, how's this looking right now? As far as the lighting goes, Kurt, what are you guys thinking? Y'all a little bit better at it than I am. I could probably do this.
I got out my handy app. Get some hand reference for this. I have it like the knuckle is right there. And the last muscle is right there. Working on the hand right.
Are you almost done?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Coaching shit. I said that's because after a lot of time she's funny.
Rephrase it all.
Said lighting is good. Do you have a reference on shadow location when I started? No, I did not. This whole thing has been winging it, bro. It's been winging it, and it shows. From the moment we did our first sketch, I've been winging it, bro. Oh, speaking of, look, check this out, because you just joined us. So this was the first sketch that we did where we just had a little warm-up sketch. It's a little Deadpool. You see that?
Little Deadpool.
Little Deadpool. Little Deadpool. Gee, let me ask you this. What is your favorite part when you're putting in your deep shadows?
When we get it figured out. It's my favorite part.
Huh?
When I get it all figured out, it takes a lot of figuring out.
Yeah, got
To be
you.
honest,
Got you.
the deep shadows is takes a lot of mental energy. A lot of the times, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I understand like the basic rules and everything, but when it comes to actually getting it to look cool, it's a little bit of a different story, and so it takes a little bit of process for me, and so when I get through that, and I can just go and do it and fill it in, that's what I really like.
I feel that.
When you're with the inks, taking the brush, fill it in, a big old spot with solid dark black India ink. That's my favorite part.
I feel when the deep shadows are in and it really starts looking like an illustration. Like when I look at a picture and I see it look like David Finch or Ryan Benjamin or Jim Lee, when I start seeing some of my stuff look like that, that makes me feel, dang, there it is. It's all starting to come together.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, not exactly. I wouldn't say that I've ever thought any of my pieces look like Jim Lee's or Ryan Benjamin. For you, I understand that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not on that level yet.
No.
Someday I'll be a big.
Mr. Grams.
Yeah. Someday
Mr. Grams, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we got a comment over here. He said, yo, look at this beautiful man here. Thank you. Arthrop said, okay, easy pencil shade work, get the body lines flowing. Yeah, that's right. I do try to get the main structure done, you know what I mean? And go from there. But nah, that's definitely an opportunity where I can do better. now what I'm gonna do is just try isolating out some of these, kind of like what Ryan Benjamin says.
The shapes, like the shadow shapes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna define them now.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna go in and render out of them, and then we'll pretty much be done with the stream today.
Yep. Let's see how much of this hand I can get drawn in here. Drawing a hand on live, baby. Oh, here.
Huggy Bear, that's my guy. I know who you are. I know, even without you dropping Huggy Bear, I know who it was. I know who I'm talking to, for the most part. I used to call him that. He was one of the people that we work with. He's been one of my supporters for a cool minute, because at one point I was doing clothes and I was making sweaters and hoodies and stuff. He was one of the people that actually bought my stuff. So even before I was doing art, he was buying my artwork. Him and his lady. Yeah, him and his lady. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it. I love the support, man.
Shout outs to you. Shout outs.
He one of them day ones. One of them day one type individuals.
Nice. Sick.
Thank you.
Some Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the lighting on mine, so wait on it. Like I said, I was just talking smack, hoping that I wouldn't have to back it up.
It sounds like your whole tone changed. Like, what happened?
Right? Depressed, bro. Ain't working out. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just right in the stick, throwing a hand.
Let me see.
So, life looks pretty balloon.
Yo!
I'm defining.
We got Miss Grims up in the building. What is up?
Yo.
The family is in. The whole family.
Let's go.
I love that for me. I love that for the Hive.
For real.
Because guess what? We about to kill it.
I can't even tell you how exciting it is to be here right now. And I know that people in the chat are feeling it too. They're feeling it too. That's why they're here. They feel what's coming.
Right. Again, as we had mentioned at the beginning of the stream, this is something that we're just starting with, you guys. So you guys are watching us at the very beginning of what is going to be a long, very fruitful road for us. And the main thing that y'all can do right now to help support and keep everything going in the right direction, besides being here as you already are, is to just take a second and hit that thumbs up button. Let us know that you guys are really enjoying the content. It's going to do whatever for the algorithm, or however that works. I don't have a speech for this. I know all the other professional YouTubers have a whole theme. But like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, whatever. Subscribing is probably the best thing y'all could do. And then liking what we got. I want to get his sword ready, but I don't, because this pose is so cheesy. It's not Blade at all. I need to do a better pose. It's got to be a little bit more action oriented for the Daywalker.
Maybe. All right, maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. Could be. But it even if you wind up redoing it, this is still good information.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still just kind of learning the shapes because this is his jacket that I'm kind of like working on right now.
Okay, right. Right. I have a little big. We're gonna try it again. This. Grim says it's like a 90s Spider-Man crossover with the Blade animated series.
Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking at it on the computer screen right now, and it kind of looked pretty cool. It kind of looked cool.
It looks cool, but I think it's coming together for me.
You think so?
I think so.
As long as you think so.
I don't think it looks cheesy.
As long as you think so.
I think so.
Because you know me, I'd be hard on myself.
Yeah. It's easy to be hard on yourself. Fortunately.
Mm-hmm. So you want to take off with this on purple and red stream? What does that mean, though? So you're gonna take off with this on purple and red stream? Not cheesy at all, and always remember, dude, Stan Lee was also hard on himself. Facts. Yes, he was.
And that's probably why he was so amazing. You got to be a little hard on yourself when you're trying to change the game.
Yeah.
When you're trying to go platinum.
I'm trying to go.
If you want to do something, if you want to have things, you make the art that other people can't make. You got to do the reps that other people won't do.
I love when you talk like this, man.
You do so many bad drawings that other people. You do more bad drawings than the other artists even do regular drawings. You know, it just doesn't even matter. Like, I'm gonna keep going.
I've always kept that in the mind. That's why I be drawing so much. I started off that way too. Remember when we first met, I was drawing day and night.
True. It makes sense. I mean, I definitely see the logic with that approach, and the results too have been showing, obviously, for you.
Thank you.
Grim says Twitch and YouTube for purple and red.
Oh, is that what that is? You know what? I'm actually multi-streaming on Twitch right now, but I don't have Twitch up. So if people are on there and like commenting and stuff, I wouldn't even know.
You don't even know.
I wouldn't even know because I don't actually have like Twitch up right now.
Still working on getting the whole overall setup
right
working. But that is part of the plan for you, at least, right? Is to be doing it on multiple platforms.
Yes.
For sure. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Suspension. Get in this hand.
Yeah, my Twitch name is the same. Corinne says, do you prefer pen and paper or do you like digital? That's actually a good question. I love digital and the simple fact that I can be completely free. And that's actually, we didn't draw in pen today, G. But that's one thing that me and my partner right here, G, is working on. We want to be just as free with our traditional work than we are with our digital work. So yeah, to answer the question, I like traditional because I want to keep honing in on my skills, and it feels good having that original artwork. But digital, there's just something so freeing about it is the fact that it does not matter. On traditional, you can only erase so many times, even when you're trying to be good. Even as clean as you work, you see I'm erasing all the time just to stop with the smudging, and that's something I never have to worry about with digital, ever. I can throw lines and I can just erase it like it never happened. But with traditional, even though I feel like it's still the foundation, you shouldn't even be in digital if you haven't tried traditional. Um, that's just my own perspective. I think it's
Yeah.
far more freeing to do digital than it is traditional. But the things that you learn for traditional can never be replaced by digital.
That's true. I feel that for sure. And there are some things about it that kind of feels like a whole different skill, you know?
Yeah.
Like when I first started drawing digitally, it was actually harder for me to be loose
Hmm.
because I don't know why, something about it, just like you're making this solid line, you know, and the pencil, like even when I was using the pencil tool, it
Yeah.
just felt solid, more
Yeah.
solid, you know, compared to when you get a gray, you know, you're using a real pencil and you're getting gray lines
Yeah.
and everything. Um, so learning how to actually do that digitally is like a whole different skill compared to learning to do it traditionally.
Very good question, Corinne. A lot of people ask that. Uh, Mr. Grims just threw the follow and joined the Discord as well. Man, you are really coming in clutch today. Thank you so much. In fact, G, we're gonna have to start using the Discord, man. Like,
No, bro.
yeah,
I was thinking about that.
I haven't been using it, and I realized just right now talking with you guys that I didn't even have like the back part of his cape. So I'm gonna just throw some shapes into this real quick. Gee, when you first started getting into art, what was the I guess what was the first thing that you fell in love with it?
Mm, probably, honestly, bro, it's drawing faces, drawing people,
Mm-hmm.
for sure, was the thing that got me hooked. I started with doing like scenic stuff where I would draw like not like a landscape but like a buildings kind of thing,
Yeah.
right? Like a street scene, or I would do um, like I would draw from life, kind of like I would draw at first into when I first started watercolors. I would like paint like my kids' house playing, you know, or I would paint cool things like one of their toys or one of their bikes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Which was cool, and it kept me going for. I did a lot of boxes. Dude, we've talked about this. I drew a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
Which I got. Maybe that I guess was the first thing was drawing, being able to draw something and make it look 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to draw form, right? Being able to put down 2D lines on a paper, and you can get something that looks like it's actually existing, you know, in space, and it's an actual object or whatever. That once I was able to once I started catching a glimpse of that, which I started to get with the boxes,
Mm-hmm.
that really hooked me. That I was like, oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever. And then I moved on to drawing faces and drawing people, and that's when I was, yep, that's it. I'm done.
That's when
This
you
is
were
the
hooked.
rest of my life right here.
That was it, huh?
That was it, yeah. What about you? What was your first obsession?
Sketching. Sketching. I've always been a sketch artist. I would rather just sit here and throw lines without the pressures of having to come up with like a finished piece or anything like that. I like developing. I like the thought process. I like figuring things out. I like the challenge of turning a blank piece of paper into anything, you know, and from nothing to something. I like that.
Right. That's cool. And that's still stuck with you, right, to this day.
To this day.
Sketching is still your favorite thing, right? Favorite part of the process.
Still my favorite.
Makes sense. It'd be probably my favorite too if my sketches looked like yours. Oh my god.
I wouldn't blame you.
That's right. That's right. Let them know. That's what I get. I had that coming from my comment server. That's what I guess.
This sword looks funky, but it's just a placeholder for now.
Yeah. We're going to be developing this for anybody who's just coming in. On Mondays, we're working on our character of the month. So we'll have each month we'll take a new character that we're going to focus on and do different sketches of throughout the month. And then on Mondays, we're working on a piece, an 11 by 17 full illustration. That's going to be finished at the end of the month. And we're going to kind of develop it every week. So this is our first session on this blade right here. And we're getting the sketch kind of figured out. Doing a test run, we might even wind up, like you mentioned earlier, we might wind up starting a new one if we're not necessarily feeling this. But we'll find out next Monday.
Yeah, I might rock with this. I added on a few more things that's making him. He looks like Blade because, like, just through the aesthetics, but I know I can develop this a lot more.
Right. I feel you. Yeah, I mean, this has been a good session for sure.
Hell yeah. We've always had good sessions though, bro.
It's always a good time, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. Yo, Graham came through. What's up?
Who?
My camera just died again. Mr. Grimm's came over to mine.
Grimm's.
What's going on?
That's right.
Thank you, bro. My art camera just died. I plugged it in too late. But if you go back, see what mine is looking like. His hand is still.
Look, just when people want to support you, your phone is setting.
I know,
setting
right?
up.
It's dead. It just died like a minute ago.
Oh.
So I got it back on and it just died again.
Look, Grim said, let me know if you need help with any setup, Twitch, Discord, anything. Yes, we do. We have a situation that we're trying to figure out. And if you know how to figure this out for us, I'll even slide you some cash. So message me or text me because you have my number. So text me because yes, I do need your help. There is something that we're trying to figure out. And if you have this answer, I would much rather just get that set up. So let's get on that.
That would be great. Once we get that working to what we want, that's going to be really have the full ideal setup.
Oh, Corinne said he's my stream tech support. Yeah.
Nice.
So drop your links in here in the chat, and anyone else who wants to follow you, they can stop by and follow. So we'd love to build a community. Like, it's not just about us. We're just the ones facilitating this opportunity. So drop your links and we'll follow each other or whatever.
Yeah, we'll give some follows. We're always trying to see some art too, so that's anytime we can get exposed to some new things.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll message you in Discord. Mr. Grims, since you are already like available to do so, if you could just start a quick group chat with me and G, and then we can all talk about what we're trying to do. It's simple, but as of right now, I haven't figured out how to do it. Thank you, B. Thank you.
My fact. Came back.
Look,
6 figures, even though it's not great.
everyone always says that.
Hey, yeah, for real. Whatever it is you're streaming, I want to see it. So if it's not hard, that's fine. I'm just here for it. I like 6 figures. 6 figures are great.
But yeah, you guys. So we're about to wrap up with this stream because we've already been streaming for what, like 2 hours now. So
yeah,
we are going to be ending the stream. This is going to be a weekly thing that we do. We're going to be streaming on Monday and Wednesday, which is going to be live with the Hive, as you see it. But then on Thursdays, it's going to be live with the Hive, but it's going to be more relaxed. We're just going to be stretching, and pretty much it's going to be like a live Q&A for anybody who stops by. You guys can always ask questions, but Thursdays, it'll be more relaxed, so we won't be so focused on the art, and we can actually answer your questions or engage a lot more than if we're actually trying to create something. So make sure to look out for the thumbnails or the posts. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank everybody for stopping by and checking us out. Once again, it's your boy Dgraves, and for my man G Hackler, we thank you guys for stopping by, and tune in next week.
nice.
Peace.
On Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, friend. Later, dudes.
Peace.